to another episode of Cooking with Heavy Metal. Today we are doing the condensed milk fruitcake courtesy from Jeff and Judy Chalacombe. They run the Facebook site Camp Oven Yarns, and we've cooked this a few times. It's a ripper, and we're going to give it a crack today and hopefully do justice to their recipe. Okay, we have 1 kg packet of mixed fruit, 250 grams of butter, 1 teaspoon of bicarb soda, 1 cup of water, a tin, which is 400 grams of condensed milk, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, there's 2 tablespoons of sherry or brandy, which we don't have and we've actually never used, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, 2 cups of plain flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of ground cloves. Okay, first of all, we have to bring it to the boil on the fire. The mixed fruit, 1 kg, the 250 grams of butter, the baking soda, and the water, 1 cup of water. Now we'll go and put that on the fire and bring that to the boil and then let it cool. Come in here, you'll see we've got a little bubbling going on there. I'm happy where that's at. It's been here about 10 minutes, come to the boil. We'll take that off now, let it cool, then we'll add the rest of the ingredients and cook it in the camp oven. But that's all you do for this first part. That's the kilo of mixed fruit, the cup of water, the 250 grams of butter, and the baking bicarb. Now that was cooked in the 6-pint saucepan, Kendrick. You can cook it in whichever you like. It doesn't have to have a real big holding capacity. And now we'll let that cool and we will add the rest of our ingredients in and sift in the flour. Now while we're here at it, we've got these little fire starters. These are Camp Oven friends of ours, little small business having a crack. We love using these. They've made them themselves, because when you use those bought ones, they're very, to me, the chemical, and they just smell so toxic. I hate the smell that comes off them. These are little rippers. We'll put a link in the description below for Lynny's Essentials. And yeah, they work great. You can get the little ones up to the really big ones, and you're supporting a little local business, which is something we love. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. And if you're getting ads on your YouTube channels, we're sorry about that. There's nothing we can do about it. We're not getting paid, but YouTube have the right to put ads on your videos apparently still, even when you're not getting paid. So now our mix off the fire has cooled down. So in the bowl here we have our tin of condensed milk. We have our teaspoon of vinegar and our 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence. A tablespoon of vanilla, 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence. And that's where you put your 2 tablespoons of shandy or brandy in there as well. Now we'll add this. We want to get all that goodness. I will spatula as well. So put our salt, baking powder, and our ground cloves through here. Now to the camp oven. Now you can put it in a baking dish if you want and sit that inside your camp oven, sit on a trivet. If you're starting out, you're not real confident with your heat, but we're just going to go directly straight into the camp oven. We've greased it. We've cut some slits in the baking paper so that it sticks to the edge without too many crinkles and too many folds. Now let's just spoon the mixture in. Now we'll just put some coals on the top and bottom. 150 degrees for 2 hours is the recommended cooking time. And we'll have a bit more heat on top than we will underneath. And we might sit it on the ground and put the coals around it on the outside a bit too, to give it heat on the sides as we go. Yep, happy with that. Going to have a last look at this fruitcake. Been on an hour and 45 minutes. We had it on the ground and the heat around it, and I've just finished it off with a bit of heat on the bottom because I haven't had too much heat there, direct heat underneath the whole time it's cooked. And I reckon that is done. I then use this to help lift it out, but we'll just let that cool a little bit first, and then I'll lift it out via this, and we'll check that the bottom's all good and the outside, and give it a cut, see how the middle goes. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share it, like it, comment. Tell us that you want Jodie in front of the camera to do a couple of these so that I don't keep stuffing up her dishes. Let's see if this will work. Yeah, baby, happy with that. The test, we'll cut it open, no? Dun, 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 dun. And until next time, get your ovens out, get them hot, and happy cooking.